Hey, what's going on, guys? Aztekk here, and this is my entry for Synthetic 67's Minecraft Stadium contest. So this is my stadium. As you can see, it's on the Xbox 360. It's a real-life stadium. It's in Mexico. It was inaugurated in 2010. It's called the OmniLife. As you can see, we'll have a quick look around the whole stadium so you can get an idea of what it looks like. By the way, I have my friend recording it, so bear with us. You'll be seeing it from his point of view. I'll just take him around and show him. We got a waterfall here, trees, pathway. As you guys can see, this stadium kind of looks like a mountain. The outside is surrounded with grass. So it's a very, modern stadium looking. So that's that. Let's go ahead and go through what would be the ticket booths or wherever you would give your tickets out. So you would go through these while the person is standing here, getting your admission tickets, and come through here. This is basically what you would get down from floor to floor. There are 4 floors, so you would come down here again, and this is your final floor. And this is where all the stands are located. As you can see, we got a little McDonald's here. We got food courts. There are a total of 4 food courts, 1 food court in each corner. As you can see, there's another one over there. Here's a little gift shop. And there's 2 gift shops. Here's basically a bar, a drink stand, I guess. There's 2 of these too. 4 restaurants. Here's another food court. Like I said, there are 1 in each corner. So we'll just briefly go through here because it's pretty repetitive. Whatever's on one side is on the other. But here we are in the bathrooms, and this is the men's bathroom. So you got your toilets on one side, and yeah, those are the urinals. I got the idea from Synthetic 67 himself on his channel. Here are the sinks. You press the button and you get a towel as well. They look pretty decent. I'm pretty satisfied the way they look. Here's the women's bathroom. As you guys can see, it's just pure stalls. Same thing, but just pure stalls and no urinals, of course. Get out of there before the cops come. And that's basically it for that. So for interiors, they're not the best, but we do have, a couple stuff. So I'm going to definitely give myself a 3 out of 5, I guess. But this is the actual stadium, as you guys can see. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sight lines. If you stand on the first floor, right here on the corner of the first floor, you get a perfect view of the pitch. You do get a little bit of cutoff of the other end of the stadium, but that's just Minecraft. I can't really do anything whether it renders or not. On the second floor, same thing. Great look of the whole pitch. Third floor, again, perfect view. And this is the final tier, the 4th tier. Great sightlines there as well. And then over here by the scoreboard, again, perfect sightlines. Let's go ahead and go to the presidential suite. And this is also where the commentator's box is located. This is probably my favorite view of the stadium right here. You just see it all. It looks perfect, amazing. But yeah, this is where the presidential suite would be at, owners and all that stuff. So, and here's a commentator's box. Good view as well. So let's get out of here now. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Let's go to. Oh, my bad. Sightlines. I definitely would have to give myself a 5 out of 5 there. I mean, it looks great. So, let's go talk about the stadium size. The field measurements are 95 long by 57 wide, I believe. So, I could have done it a little bit bigger and all that stuff, but I just definitely wanted you to get a good view of the stadium, a good atmosphere. Because as you guys can see, it feels very realistic, honestly. So, for the stadium measurements, I am going to have to give myself a 4.5 out of 5 for the stadium size. I'm sorry. But creative-wise, though, like I said, this stadium does exist in real life, so it is a rendition, and I can't give myself any creative points on that and there because I did get all the images from Google and watching the games on television, so 0 for the creative side there. But structural design, that, as you guys can see, there are 4 tiers of the stadium. The red, 2 whites, and another red. If you stand right here, you will see that the stadium is actually underground. At least the first 2 floors are located underground, and the other 2 are above ground, and that's what gives it that mountain effect, So for the structural design, it's a pretty good-looking stadium here. If we go to the roof is very nice as well. A lot of people ask about this right here. They're not sure what this is. And this is actually what the announcers would use for, when they would have to say an announcement about the sponsors or anything about that. So that's what that is. But let's go for the structure design. I'm going to have to give myself a 5 out of 5 there. And let me just go show you what I am working on right now and all that stuff. We are right here. We're going to go to the stadium parking lot, which, as you guys can see, it's under construction. It's going to be 4 tiers. It's a very big parking lot. But it's looking nice. Good design. But that doesn't really matter, I guess. But here is the road where the bus would basically go, past security there. And this thing would open. And we are entering underground the stadium. So we're under the stadium right now. And this is basically, just pillars supporting the structure above because we are under the stadium, like I said. This is an elevator. And that would take you basically down to where the locker rooms are located for the players. And here's the players' bus, so they would get off and they would go right there. And here's a fire truck. They have all these types of emergency equipment and all that stuff in stadiums in case of an emergency. Here we've got more trucks, a tractor kind of thing for cutting the grass in the stadium or stuff like that. And let's go here. This is a little, I don't even know why I did this, honestly, but these are the layers that are actually under the field. And as you guys can see, I put clay, sand, gravel, and dirt. I'm very perfectionist when it comes to this, I guess you could say. But as you guys can see, we come above, and we are above the field. These are the little tunnels where, the emergency equipment would come in, or tractors would come in to cut the grass right here. But here is the field. And here are the billboards for the advertisement and all that stuff. Right here. Here's a little camera, I guess, for the television. But let's go ahead and go to the dugout areas. This is basically where the players would sit, the manager's box, and yeah. So let's go ahead and go to the press conference area and where all the locker rooms and all that stuff is located. So here's the waiting room for the press conference area. Here's the actual press conference area itself. You know, this is where the players would sit and speak. Here's all the seating area for all the press and all that stuff. You know, you got the billboard with all the advertisement behind them and all that stuff. That's what that's meant to be. Here's another television to record it. And that's that. So let's get ahead and get out of here and let's go to the home locker rooms. It's right next to the press conference area. Here's the locker rooms. Pretty basic, very simple design. It looks pretty good in my opinion. But here is the massage area for the players. You know, we've got 2 beds and a bathtub, I guess, for massage and all that stuff. Here are the showers and the cleaning up area. If you press the lever, you know, as you can see, all the showers there are all working. That took me a little bit to figure out. But here are the urinals again. A toilet on this side, urinals on that side. And we move on to warm-up station, I guess, gym area. Got, you know, your treadmills, bench press, punching bag here. I mean, you got all sort of a little gym here. And we won't go to the other side because on the other side, that's the weight locker room. And it's basically the same exact thing as the home one. But here's the entrance coming out of the stadium to the field. And it is a great view. And as you can see, it is nighttime. And you get a great view of the stadium. Go to one of the skyboxes. I actually don't think I showed you guys that. This is what the skyboxes look like. You know, they're very simple. Just a table, chair, bookshelf, you know, a little plant, snack area, I guess, with a sink and maybe some drinks and, you know, some food, I guess, blocked by the door. So that's what they all look like. They're very simple, you know. Here's a good view of the stadium during the nighttime. Looks pretty good in my opinion. I did do the stadium way before the competition. I did this about, I think it was December. And it took me 2 weeks to complete the actual stadium. But, you know, other stuff here and there, I've been working on it. So it is still a work in progress. If you guys want to come check it out anytime, send me a friend request. My gamer tag will be in the description. You guys can send me a message or stuff like that. And you guys can come on and see it. I'm online most of the time, I guess. So, thank you. Go ahead and leave a like or a comment or whatever. And I'm out.